Hi, I'm Alina, and today I'm going to be talking about my reflection on the Revolutionary Thinkers Project. One of my favorite excerpts is about the historical narrative of William Harvey. So here it goes. Galen, a Greek surgeon, physician, and philosopher who had a theory of how food travels through the blood system of the liver as fuel to the body. But William Harvey has disagreed with his theory and provided his own. Harvey supposed that there were two separate blood systems. One was to carry nutrition from the liver across the body, and one is to use to distribute life-giving principles from the lungs to support the abilities of the lungs. He first did experiments on dead animals to find out about their blood circulation and make a comparison to the human body, which he experimented with later on. Nowadays, these blood systems are called deoxygenated blood and oxygenated blood, based on Harvey's experimental results. My second excerpt from his triumphs and discoveries. It says, besides the recognition of the blood system, he had also studied the reproductive system. But then his greatest discovery and what got to know the word about him was how the blood circulation works and how blood travels around the body. Proving that his theories are true. While working on his discovery of the human blood circulation system, he had also worked on with chickens and deers as the experimental products to discover more about the reproductive system. Due to how the reproductive system was so poorly understood in the 1600s, his research played an important role for the science back then and science now, since how it had affected the science community so much in the present, of how it had helped him with the technology and discoveries of how far the knowledge of our reproductive system is developed to this day. One of my biggest takeaway from our Revolutionary Thinkers Project is how to use the resources purposefully and how to incorporate them with the knowledge to innovate them into a polished piece of narrative. I think that this skill is very important in the future when creating upcoming pieces of work. How did it go conducting research? Triumphs, challenges. When conducting research, it wasn't fairly easy because there were not a lot of resources that talked about William Harvey, artifacts and visuals to benefit the top of the boxes that we were working on. And other than that, I mainly used Encyclopedia Britannica to do most of the research, but then I had to seek out other sources to fill in the boxes too. What did I learn about myself when I had to take notes? When taking notes, I learned that I was actually writing in sentences and not scribing down the shortcuts of the information, so that after observing my notes for the first paragraph, I had taken consideration to remind myself to take shorter notes. We have also learned about narrative hooks and the different ways to do it, and one insight that I gained about narrative hooks that I have not been so aware of before was how to grasp the concept of how there are different ways to constitute a powerful hook. For example, how you can use a way of poetry to deliver the reader's attention, or a short sentence to create effect. I had experimented with short sentences and also the cliffhanger type of hooks. I think that using different varieties of hooks will bring us the interest of the reader. It would also be interesting because I'm not using one type of hook, but in a variety of them. Some discoveries that I encountered as I was vlogging, that I encountered that how easy it was to figure out the common mistake that I had in my writing piece, and just when I was reading it, my brain was already fixing it for me. But when I'm reading it out loud and vlogging and watching it back, I can see what my mistakes are. That's it. Bye. Thank you.